Hello, it's Joe and welcome back to my channel. And today is 1578 days active on my Genshin Impact. In today's video, I'm going to cover a guide for Stygian Onslaught, understanding the boss mechanic, and how to beat them effectively. This clip you're about to see are my playthrough on dire difficulty. That means all my playthroughs are easily imitated. Plus, if your characters are not at my level of investments, it's fine to beat it in fearless or below difficulty. With all that out of the way, let's get started. The first boss is ugly, is purplish, and can cast 3 shields. Recommends elements here is Cryo, Hydro, or Dendro. It will generate Electro, Pyro, and then Hydro Shield in that order. Generally, this boss is designed to fit Nefer team the most, but Skirk team is also good here. Player needs to destroy 3 consecutive shields to put the boss down into weakened stage. Only then player can deal damage to the boss. Right here at the very beginning of the fight, the first shield that the boss casts is Electro. The only way to destroy its shield is to deal enough elemental reaction damage depending on the boss shield type. With Luna Bloom and Luna Charge reaction, I can destroy it pretty much easily. Once the boss shield is down to Hydro, try to focus on getting energy back to your team because the boss will be at a weakened stage after this. As you can see here, I'm on a dire difficulty, but still my run isn't perfect. Only Furina has her ult up before the boss is at the weakened state. I am still be able to beat it under the time limit. Once the boss is in the weakened state, you will have about 18 seconds of window to do damage. That's your DPS time. When your 18 seconds time is up, then the boss will summon the shield again. Now that you learn all the mechanics of the boss and how to beat them, just repeat the shield breaking rotation for 2 times and you'll be fine. With double Hydro and double Dendro, breaking its shield is easier than other elements. The trickier part is that to refill the energy to the team before it's on a weakened state. Then you can unleash everything there to deal maximum damage to the boss. Here is alternative characters, Dendro or Freeze team. Skirk's fine, Escoffier good, Flynn is okay, Nahida can replace Lauma, don't forget Aino, Yelan, Singshu, Kokomi. Remember, high frequency elemental reactions will break the boss's shield fast. Pick your characters accordingly, then you'll be just fine. My time was at 96 seconds, plenty of time left. On to the second boss. This ugly creature like bats and its blue and its weird looking pointy ear will give you a nightmare, but fear not. And here is the boss mechanic. It will summon a cryo shield, a thick one actually. You'll have to break cryo shields within the time limit or it will one-shot your active characters. Once the shield is broken, only then you can start do damage to the boss. When about 20 seconds pass, the boss will create 3 popsicles. If you're on a dire difficulty like me, forget about breaking them. And you should be focusing on the cryo shields directly to the boss. It's much easier. Now that you understand the basic mechanics of the boss, it's time for me to demonstrate a real fight. At the beginning of the fight, let the boss do its thing. When it flies up, your whole team gets energy back to full. And if your account have Bennett and Jean, this fight is a whole lot easier because of Sunspire Jean and fall damage from Jean's elemental skill. Now that the boss is up in the air, I'm casting everything I can right now. It takes about 5 ticks to break the cryo shield and use Jean's E-hold immediately. Now you see the big chunk of HP of the boss is down because of Jean. Now that the boss is a flying creature, pretty much melee DPS its character is useless. I'd say not really. But if you have a ranged DPS character, that's even better. In this clip, I'm using Arlecchino instead, so it's showing that without a ranged DPS, I still beat it in dire difficulty within the time limit. Therefore, with any difficulty lower than mine, you guys will be fine. How about other characters? Any crowd-controlled characters like Venti, Sucrose, Wanderer, overloaded team like Durin and Fischl, Yayamiko, Fukishinobu, or replace Durin with Amber and Jean. Now once you break the cryo shield, you will have about 1 minute of DPS time. Do as much damage as you could in this time until the boss will fly up again and repeat its things again. See the boss teleported to the middle of the arena. That's a sign when the cryo shield is about to come. C6 Bennett and Jean will come in play again. And also you can cast Elemental Burst from Venti to suck in the cryo tornadoes towards the boss too. Again, here you can see the fall damage is pretty much absurd. Now my first run here, I still have about 20 seconds seconds left, which I know I can do better. You see, my run isn't perfect, and I still beat it. So that means that you guys can imitate this and do it the same too. My gene artifact is mediocre, and I even forgot to put Favonius sword on Bennett. So there you go, the boss is pretty much dead, and my run was 98 seconds. Now let's move on to the last boss. The boss is a Skynet, a self-aware AI, becomes a threat to humanity and triggers a judgment day. The mechanic of this boss is pretty straightforward and easy. When your screen show you this, it means go time. What it does was increase the power of plunging attack. That means the best team comp for this one is Veresa, Iansan, Janyun, Furina. Shao can replace Veresa, Cheverus, Farusan can replace Iansan. This boss is basically catered for plunging teams. With that in mind, plunging attack characters can completely bypass this mechanic while reaping its benefits. For fearless difficulty and above, it will have a special boss mechanic. When the boss generates a gravity reduction field, aka you jump higher, each time it reaches a certain height, your character will also gain attack buff. With all that said, you can bypass all of that if you have Mawika. Mawika Melt just destroys everything. But fear not, my young Padawan. Among all three of the boss, this one is the easiest one. The pattern I'm seeing from the bosses are each and every boss has the same mechanic that repeats 2 times and 2 times only. You'll get a chance to do DPS windows within that period. So now, congratulations if you reached this far. Now you know the mechanics of all bosses. Go play, kill it, beat it, and tell me in the comments. This video takes time to make. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe, and I shall make more videos like this. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!